What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another PE News video. Today, we're going to be talking about everything that you need to know for today's press conferences. We have a big lineup in front of us with Xbox, Bethesda and Devolver Digital. We also have a few surprises that have been being teased for the Xbox press conference, so I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know and announce a couple different things as well that we found out today. But before we get into this, guys, please make sure you hit that like button. I do appreciate all the support from yesterday. E3 is upon us, so let's try to get 500 likes for this video and try to get 700 for a $5 eShop card giveaway as well. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into this. And we are starting off with the Xbox press conference, and remember, guys, I will be live streaming all of these press conferences on the channel right here, so make sure you keep it locked right here on Player Essence. So the Xbox press conference will start on June 10th. That is today if you're watching this on June 10th, and it is at 1 p.m. PT. Now, I will just be using Pacific time because they are here in the West Coast with Los Angeles. If you live in the East Coast, or if you live Mountain West time or Central, or if you live overseas, please convert that over, okay? I just want to make sure that everyone has the same time, and I do not want to have it confusing with different times and saying ET and Mountain Time and Central Time and all that. So I will just be using PT since we are here on the West Coast with E3. So please convert that over to wherever you live. So June 10th at 1 p.m. PT or PDT is when you'll be able to watch the Xbox press conference. It'll be live streamed on a variety of different places: Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Mixer, IGN, Twitch Mixer, all this different stuff, GameSpot, and plus I will be streaming it here as well. We will have a pre-show probably about 30 to 40 minutes before the main show at 1 p.m. PDT, so please make sure you check that out right here. So what can we expect from Microsoft at E3 this year? Well, Jeff Keighley and a bunch of other people have said Microsoft has a pretty good show lined up with around 15 different world premieres of games, so that's awesome as well. We also did find out that Nier Automata is coming to the Xbox One as well, and hopefully I said that right. I probably said it wrong. People always correct me when I say it, but anyway, Nier, that was on the PlayStation 4, yeah, that's coming over to the Xbox One. It's on PS4 and PC. Now it's coming to Xbox One June 22nd. I think that's the date. I know it's coming this June. So Xbox fans, you also have that to look forward to as well. However, it's digital only, no physical release, just digital. So during the briefing, you'll have a chance to check out everything from the in-depth looks at previously announced games to trailers for unannounced titles coming in 2018 and beyond. Now, the confirmed appearances include Battlefield 5, Crackdown 3, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Head of Xbox Phil Spencer has said that Microsoft press conference will world premiere 15 different games like I discussed. Now, the possible appearances include Cyberpunk 2077, a new Forza Horizon, and a new Halo. Rumored appearances include up to 3 new Gears of War titles, traditional sequel, real-time strategy spin-off, and a Battle Royale spin-off game as well, and Polygon reported on that. So Microsoft is gearing up to have a big E3. They've already got some more support that was announced beforehand. Dead or Alive 6 is coming as well, so that's also awesome. So there's a lot of third-party support that's kind of shaping up for the Xbox here, especially with that Nier announcement as well. So I'm expecting Halo. I think Halo is going to be the big centerpiece of Microsoft's press conference, along with Crackdown 3. Now, we recently got a delay till February for Crackdown 3, but I do think that they're going to be adding some good stuff, and of course they have to make sure that the game is right. But this game, I'd be a little bit worried if I was an Xbox fan, because it's been delayed so many times, and having so many delays usually doesn't end up well for the game at launch. Now, it could end up being a great game. For example, like Final Fantasy 15, I think it launched a little rough, but at this point it's freaking awesome. But I will say I do have a little bit of concern for that if I was a Crackdown fan, but I do think that it will shape up nicely, especially with the extra time that they're taking. Now, I'm personally looking forward to one of those world premieres being Fable. That would be an amazing world premiere to have there. There is a rumor going around that Playground Games, the people who do Forza usually, are going to be making Fable for the Xbox brand. So I would love for them to show off that. I'm a huge Fable fan, loved Fable 1, thought Fable 2 was okay, and they lost me by Fable Fable 3, but Fable 1 and Fable 2 were really good. So I would love to see what they can bring to the table with a brand new Fable game, because we haven't gotten a real Fable in a while. So I'm looking forward to hopefully that happening. Now, I don't think this is going to happen, but I would flip out if Microsoft announced some type of like Blue Dragon 2 or Lost Odyssey 2 for the Xbox One. That would be amazing. I don't think it's going to happen, but that would be really cool if it did. So that's everything that you need to know about the Xbox press conference so far and some of my thoughts as well. Remember, that will be streaming 1 p.m. PDT Pacific time, 1 p.m. and I will be streaming it right here on my channel. Look forward to a post on that. Now, moving on, we do have Bethesda. Bethesda is set to have a big show as well, and you can catch that on June 10th. That is today. If you're watching this, of course, on June 10th, 6:30 p.m. PDT Pacific time, 6:30 p.m. PDT Pacific time here in Los Angeles, West Coast. So you can watch that on all the different places like I talked about before. It's Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, IGN, and of course I will be live streaming that right here on the channel. So the confirmed appearances are Fallout 76, Rage 2, and quote, a few surprises. So people have been speculating even about Fallout 76, what type of game this is going to be. There's been rumors going around that it's going to be like an online survival type of game that you can play with your friends. It's not a traditional single player experience. There's going to be some base building in there. Those are the rumors so far. We'll find out more about Fallout 76, and I do think that game is going to get a release date very soon. And I do feel that that game is going to get a release date at the press conference. Now, another thing is Rage 2. We had the leak from Walmart, and then we had the official announcement from Bethesda as well. It's looking like it's going to be pretty good, much in line with the first game as well. So if you like the first Rage game, I think this was just going to be bigger, badder, and better. I did play and beat the first Rage all the way through completion. I also really like Fallout. I played Fallout 1, beat it, got every single achievement in that game. Or sorry, not Fallout 1. I played Fallout 3. I played Fallout 1, but I didn't get everything in there, but I played Fallout 3 and got every single achievement in there, and I've also played Fallout 4 and beat that game as well. I love Fallout, so I'm looking forward to both of these games. Rage, not as much, just because my time with Rage, I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was anything like amazing or special, so I'm going to wait to see more on that one. Now, people are wondering if there's going to be any type of Elder Scrolls 6 announcement or this whole mysterious Starfield game, so we'll have to wait and see on those ones. I think we're going to see one or the other. I think we might see a new IP from Bethesda, the Starfield, or that could be a code name for the next Elder Scrolls. Maybe they just announce, like, let's say like a title and say Elder Scrolls 6 is coming, you know, and we just don't know when. We'll get more information later. That could be a possibility. There's also people talking about a potential Fallout Anniversary Edition for the Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, PC, something like that potentially going down, just because there's been some rumors on that. I'm not really sure, but everyone's kind of wondering what other Switch support is Bethesda going to show off, because they have been fairly good supporters of the Nintendo Switch so far with stuff like Wolfenstein 2, which is coming out later this month, Skyrim, and Doom on the system. So it does seem like Panic Button is being put to work quite a bit with them, and that could extend with other games like The Evil Within. There's also other older games, like I said, Fallout, that could come as well. So we just have to wait and see what's going to happen. I'm hoping that Bethesda does have some more games, even if it's not their newer stuff like Rage or Fallout 76. Maybe it's some of their older stuff that they can put on the Nintendo Switch. So that's pretty much everything you guys need to know about Bethesda. Once again, that is 6:30 p.m. PDT Pacific Daylight Time. It will be here. We'll be streaming that right here on the channel, and it will be pretty late for a lot of you guys overseas, but if you want to stay up and watch it right here, you can definitely do so. Now, moving on to the last one here, guys, that we have for the beginning of E3, because I'm not counting EA Play as E3 anymore. That was just a horrible press conference. I'm not counting that one. We do have Devolver Digital, which I didn't stream last year, but apparently it was pretty crazy, and yes, I did watch it. It was crazy, so I think that'd be a lot of fun to stream. Now, this one does start June 10th today at 8 p.m. PDT, 8 p.m. PDT, right here, West Coast time. You can watch it on Twitch. So it's not streaming on as many platforms. You can watch it on Twitch, but I will be streaming that here, 8 p.m. PDT. Hopefully Bethesda's conference, I don't think it will bleed into this one here. So I think we'll be able to watch all of these no problem, back to back to back. So here's what Devolver Digital has to say about their press conference this year. Quote, "This year's big fancy press conference will feature real, actual game reveals and technological innovations from Devolver's labs, the research and development arm of Devolver Digital, responsible for last year's earliest access program and making throwing money at the screen a valid form of payment. there will almost certainly be blood, possibly loss of life. Now, the confirmed appearances are Serious Sam 4 Planet Badass, and the rumored appearances include localization or remaster of From Software's 2005 released Xbox title Metal Wolf Chaos. So there you go here, guys. This is the wild card out of all of them when it comes to lower end press conferences or third party press conferences. This is definitely the wild card because I have no idea what they're going to show off. I barely know any of Devolver Digital's IPs that they own or what they're going to be doing. So we'll see. I know that they teased some Switch support as well, so maybe something goes down there with the Switch support. I'm not really sure, but if you're a Serious Sam fan, I guess you can get ready for this and buckle up. I'm not really sure. So I will be streaming this once again. That is today, June 10th, if you're watching this on June 10th, and that is at 8 p.m. PDT, 8 p.m. PDT. Make sure you convert these times, guys. I simplified it for you just so we're using West Coast, Los Angeles time, because that's where E3 is at. So that is PDT or PT Pacific time. Make sure you check out all these conferences here: Microsoft, Bethesda, Devolver Digital, and I'll have a link to where you guys can see it all written down as well. We will be streaming all 3 of these press conferences, so hopefully you guys join us and we have a great time right here, because it's going to be a long day, but it's also going to be a lot of fun as well. So what do you guys think about this when it comes to everything you need to know about all these conferences? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the internet in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon, Twitch, and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.